Pleasure to be here and not talking about North Korea.
Stopping through on his way back to Baghdad, U.S. Ambassador to Iraq Chris Hill briefed reporters on the situation there on the eve of an important milestone.
This is an agreement which will really govern our relationship for, we hope, decades to come. It'll involve our educational exchanges, economic relations, various political exchanges, things that we work on internationally.
A planned pullout of U.S. troops from Iraq's urban areas is supposed to happen by the end of the month, but some may need to stay longer in some cities like Mosul. Hill says military officials are working hard to meet the deadline as part of the Status of Forces Agreement, called SOFA, for U.S. forces to be completely out of Iraq by January 2012.
To get to that, we need to get through the remaining elements of the security agreement, and certainly the one dealing with the provision dealing with our combat forces out of the urban areas.
The deadline is important because the U.S. is also working to initiate the next phase of Iraq's development, called the Strategic Framework Agreement. There are roughly 135,000 U.S. troops in Iraq. The Iraqi government is also coming to terms with problems in its prison population. It's forming a panel to investigate allegations of prisoner abuse and overcrowding. Hill says the United States is playing an integral role in assessing the situation.
This is also part of our security agreement to transfer detainees from U.S. custody to Iraqi custody. We are working very closely with the Iraqi prison authorities, both in terms of training and helping them with the refurbishment of prison facilities.
Hill says as the United States tries to meet its deadline, Iraq is not considered to be a threat to stability in the region, citing he'd like to see a better relationship between Iraq and Kuwait. He returns to Baghdad next week. For Press TV, Colin Campbell, Washington.